So what's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Soul of a Man 504, aka Mr. Demon Alvarez, coming to you live with another video. And of course, as you all know, I am an author, an entrepreneur, creative writer. I am also a spiritual life coach. So do not forget to book those readings with yours truly. So, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget to like and share. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like me to talk about and discuss on this here channel. So, as I was driving, I was thinking about some topics a few minutes ago, and I was thinking about the spiritual journey, and I was also thinking about my journey per se, and a few topics that have come up as of late. Being a melanated person, or people like to use the term person of color. I don't like to be thrown in that pot of gumbo, but I just like to talk about being a black male in the world, being a black man in the world of spirituality. When you think of spirituality, people think of feminine. You could put, divine feminine and all of that stuff, but it's basically something where, you don't see a lot of men, especially the brothers. You really don't see a lot of, you don't really see a lot of brothers, going down this path. And especially, especially these days. So, I just wanted to get on and touch upon my journey and, what I've been through and, and what I see. And because, it's so female dominated, I'm always going to be myself, no matter what. If this amazing, charming personality doesn't win you over, I don't know what to tell you. For real, I just don't know what to tell you. I know that if you are on a divine path, if you've been given, if you've been given something and something that's been put inside of you that you want to share with the world, and you just generally have no fear, you generally have no fear in doing that. I applaud you for just going out there and making it happen. I feel like there's a huge difference in those who wake up one day and just and who might just pick up a deck of cards and say, oh, I'm gonna shuffle these cards and talk to people and make some money. And then there's the people who are really, really spiritually gifted. Like I've been told by so many people, you're really gifted, and you can do, it's not just about flipping cards. That's one divine, a divining tool that you can use to kind of cross the veil. But what if you don't need cards? What if you are that lightning rod within yourself? And that's just me. I wanted to get to the point where I could train myself, and I think it comes in your, it comes in time, and it comes to your confidence, and it comes with it comes with learning. It comes with being patient with yourself. I think in a world where there are so many microcosms, people breaking things down by, how you look, how you talk, your ethnicity, your race, country you live in, where you can all say, hey, we're all citizens of the planet Earth. Unfortunately, it's very unfair, and it's very unbalanced down here. It really is. That's why I'm so happy that I have my ancestors, and I'm so glad that I believe in an ultimate power. Some call it God, the universe, or the divine source, that oneness, that just that ultimate source, man, of power, knowledge, and everything, that gets me through, that connects through you can say my third eye, pineal gland, my spirit, and all of that good stuff, and I look at, my forefathers, the people who have come before me, those who have marched and paved the way, those who have, um, fought wars and invented things. And, just for me to be able to live in the comfort, just for me to be able to be in and sometimes in uncomfortable situation, to help other people, to help other people design a plan so that they can be comfortable going along the way. One thing I am, is a great listener. When I am helping people as a spiritual life coach, I have to listen. I have to be in tune. I have to be emotionally in tune with that person, with their situation. I'm not just gonna judge them. That's I don't do that, because I see people who look like me. They get judged enough. And a lot of people don't want to talk about this, but hey, I'm gonna talk about it. I see enough of it in society, and when I look at the world of spirituality, I see a lot of white people. I do, now I don't see people who look like me, and it's sometimes hard for me to connect with those people. Not that I don't, if my thing is I go where the love is. So, if you connect with me on the spiritual level, and it's like, hey, brother and sister, no matter what you look like or where you're from, I'm always with that. As long as you coming from a place of positivity and a place of love, and you have your ears open, and you don't just walk up to me and judge me just because of your ignorance and your stupidity, because I'm far beyond and above that, at this stage in the game. And, I don't have time for it. I know where my ancestors come from. I know they come from Africa and beyond. And I know that they came to this country in shackles. And I know that we were never seen as citizens. And, and again, I know people, and I'm, a lot of people will say, get over it. I'm personally, I take that into my life, and I use it as fuel for the fire, because I am the greatest hope and dream of those who were shackled, and those who yearn to be free. And, and I believe that they were seers and diviners. And, when, they were still able to make, something out of nothing. And now, we live in an age of technology where, we can learn more about our history and put the pieces together and know, what we did. And, in all of these great places, all of these great kingdoms, around the world, and people who, people who look like me. And, and I feel like everywhere there's a pyramid, there was somebody who looked like me. So, so I come from a great lineage, and that's why I have these, that's why I have these abilities, and that's why I'm able to help people. That's my power. When you talk about a system of supremacy that that we're under right now, and that once said all roads led to Rome. So eventually the system that we're under now, it's going to crumble. It will crumble and fall. But until that time comes, you have to be smart, and you play it how it goes, and you're not I'm always let them look and wonder, but I'm never gonna let them see me sweat, no matter what. Never gonna let them see me sweat, and I am just going to continue to be me. Demond Alvarez, Mr. Soul Lover Man, the the healer of souls, the listener to of emotions. I call myself the spiritual bartender. So hey, I'm always here to help. My information will be pinned right in the comments down below where you can make your appointments and all of that good stuff. So yeah, man. So that's just something that I had on my mind, and and for me, this is really a part of my therapy, and a part of my therapy for myself, because I'm able to just go out and reach people, just reach people around the world, and I do see, when I look at the spiritual community, I do see, like groups on Facebook, I do see where there's a lot of segregation in it, and I'm not gonna get too deep in it. It is what it is, but my journey and my destiny, won't be stopped because of that. I'm gonna always figure it out. I'm gonna always find a way. So that's one thing. I have that cunning, that craftiness. Like Yogi would say, I am smarter than the average bear. Boo boo, leave that for real. So yeah, man. But so yeah, so that's pretty much everything that I had as far as this topic. Being a black male in the realm of spirituality, and sometimes even working with my sisters, I can tell that they are powerful. Some are powerful, but some may be reluctant to work with you until you reach out to them, or before, when you have it started. But I mean, once I have it started, I may not necessarily need you. But when you reach out to somebody at that given point in time, that's the time to take advantage of that situation. So don't come running when it's all built and whatever. If you can't check the skills or recognize my talent level right then and there, yeah, maybe I may be a hard person to read, and so I have been told. But that's just all in keeping your protection up. But yeah, man. But you guys have a great and wonderful day. And again, I am your boy, Soul Lover Man, representing Soul Lover Man 504. Get your books and order them and all that good stuff. And also go to Amazon under Don Alvarez. You can order your books there. And I'll have pinned in the comments down below my booking page, so you guys can go and book your your readings and all that good stuff. But as always, folks, this peace. Peace.